Hi, it's me, PamVanEe, and I finished 3 little golden books. There's like a spring bunny journal, and I made 3. 2 are spoken for. This one is spoken for, Little Cottontail. Look how cute. It's got daisy trim. It's got this blue little print fabric, more daisies. There's a 3-hole signature, and there's 3 signatures. And look at the cute dangle that you can take off the little claw here. And it's got a cute little bunny. And it has strands of beads to match the cover. Maybe I'll go a little closer. So it has carrot, enamel flowers, some other colored beads. And then this one has this flower and a heart and sparkly beads, stars. This flower has a little enamel butterfly. What's this, bunny? A little bunny. And then on this strand, look how cute that bunny is. And there's another little bunny. And this is an Easter egg. Isn't that so cute? And here, the strand, some beads. So this is a little duck with a hat, more beads, and a flower, and a bunny. And I left the strings long, but you could cut them however you'd like. So I thought that turned out really pretty. And then it has this pom-pom trim here. And I am not going to really go through this more than that because this one is sold. And they are similar. Then this one is sold. And then this one will be available. And then this Richard Scarry's The Bunny Book has pink pom-pom. Added the chiffon flowers to this fabric. There's also 3 signatures. And this one has this cute little fluffy bunny with a dress, so soft. And here's the beautiful charms, flowers and a rabbit, and that little ceramic rabbit, carrot, bunnies, eggs, chicken. There's a flower, Easter egg, another bunny. Aren't they cute? So that is the charm dangle, and I may I'm going to do a tutorial on making little golden books. I made quite a few, but I haven't made a little golden book journal in a while. So I've done them so many different ways, but I'm going to do the way I made the recent one, these. I'll show how I do these. First, I do need to do one more video before I do the little golden book tutorial. There's a collaboration this month, hashtag, I think it's Give a Scrap. So I will be doing a video on Thursday for that. And then I'll, after that, I will probably go ahead and do the tutorial on the Little Golden books. So that's this one. So cute. And I won't do, you know, I'm just going to show the other one that will be for sale. I'll just quickly go through this. That will be a little bit of a surprise to the recipient to get these two bunny journals. Okay, so these two, oops, these two are sold. Let's bring this up a little now, okay? And then this one, the Golden Egg Book. This one is available. I think it's so cute. It has this little cute rabbit. I use the colors on the cover, and I use this fun, colorful pom-pom trim here and here. And then you can see some of the other laces that I used. Oh, I forgot to show at the top too. We have this from the top here. And this one has this at the top. So yeah, lots of fun things coming out the top here. Like so. And this is such fun fabric, and it came from my friend Donna. So thank you, Donna. And I added this trim to match the fabric. This one I have a cute little smaller little bunny. Eco cute. And this is so fun and colorful. I love this. It has the beads, the egg, star, flower, a carrot, little chick, Easter egg, beads, flowers, that bunny, butterfly, this bunny and that bunny, flowers. So I'll show it to you this way. So cute. It's hard to get it all in, but yeah, you'd have to see it in person. And I just left the strings so you can cut them however you'd like. Okay. All right, the same fabric here. I used basically 2 digital kits. I can't think, but I'll put them in the description. One was kind of like this, and then one was another kit with this type of image. Yeah, I'll have to put that. Oh, here. Okay, I've got one of them is Pixie Dust Files.etsy.com. But is it this kit or is it the other one? I'm not sure. So I'll put this in the link and then the other one too, when I remember what it is. Okay. So I did a collage or a masterboard, and then I scanned it, and then I cut them into tags, just added a tab and then sewed around. And added bunny love and a little applique and this green pleated trim. We have a pocket here. Oh, I gotta fix this bunny, his little face. Something happened to it, so I'll have to fix that. Added rickrack here, but isn't it pretty with this little green trim? And made some tags, added some ribbon and a little daisy, and added some die cut hearts. And this is the other digital kit. Aren't they cute? It's the Golden Egg Book by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Lillian Obligado. So cute. And then here's the... And it's the 10th printing, 1978. A little grid or counting paper. And that's so cute. Some lined paper. This is it from a shape book. So there's just a couple different books here. And here's some ribbons that I added. Isn't she cute? So cute. With the Easter egg and the bunny. And then here I think I had enlarged, or this is part of a digital, and I cut it for a tuck. And then I found a new Ideals magazine at a place called Ollie's here. I'd never been there before, but I found a couple, or found one, an Ideals magazine. So I added this. It's Apple Trees and Loveliest of Trees, which is springtime, and sour cream coffee cake. I love coffee cakes. So that'll go in here. Cute bunny page. A little scrap of paper. And a little bunny stationery. Added this to the envelope. This is the middle of the first signature. I have a vintage Easter card. 1915. And this is a little flip tuck here. And I have some bunny paper for a tag. That could be altered anyway. You could take this little tag and put it even on here if you wanted to make it like that, but I just left it, and I have a plain card. And here I, for that Give a Scrap, I'm going to be doing some of these like pockets where I take different scraps of paper and make them into pockets. And then once I do that, then when I have a journal, then I'll add something more to it, like this butterfly. And I put this in the pocket, and she's beautiful. Added a little flower that you could use anywhere. I thought it was pretty peeking out from there. And then here I have some yarns. And this is clipped in, so you can move it wherever you'd like. Aren't they cute? Look at all the bunnies and that cute little bunny family with their Easter eggs. Yeah, so this is a different book. Aren't they so cute? And lined paper. This is the book. And more accounting paper. Adorable book page. And here, this is another digital too. I've had it for a while. And I just added the applique here. This Flowers for You was from a digital. And then I had die cut some tags, added some these little die cuts and some green and blue laces trim there. And this is just a little tag here. And this is a bag, paper bag. They each have one of these paper bags. And I got a little bunny paper in there. And it's the end of the first signature. And we have one of these little Tim Holtz dies with some cute little things here. And here is the beginning of the second signature, and we have some beautiful, beautiful lace here, or ribbon and chiffon ruffle. It's got little sparkly things on the end. Have a little envelope. So they all had basically the same thing, different, different papers, different, but they all had this. They all had one of these. Maybe it was in different papers, but in this I had a little applique, cute little bunny. And a little card here. And here this opens up, so you could write all along here. This was a die cut I used my Big Shot for, and then added spring blessings and some daisies. And here I have a little booklet, and I did a lot of die cutting. I die cut and pieced the carrot and these little bunnies for each journal. And just like a little booklet. So each of the journals had one of those. Got a string here. And this is a different bunny book. Look at that little bunny. And this was one of the journaling cards. Part of the Peter Rabbit story. Lined paper. Added a little bow and rickrack. Adorable. And this is a different digital with the little goats. I added the butterfly. Here I had this little bunny card and then a recipe there. Little watering cans, and there's some watering cans here. The Peter Rabbit book. On this paper I just added a rickrack here. And then this bunny paper. Can slide in there, and then there's also a paper clip. Which I don't know if I need that paper clip. It might stay in. Not sure. Well, I think I'll clip it in. I'll use a different color. Okay, and then on this side, here's the middle of the second signature. I made some little flowers here. And also added this for a tuck and added some applique daisies. Just a couple cards here. And in the pocket, I have a little tag with a little flower at the top. I have Resurrection Fern because, you know, for Easter. The other ones too, I think I did a lily card and something else that was kind of Easter. And then some of this beautiful paper that you can use to journal on or alter it in any way you'd like. This is so cute. Here's an envelope and I put a little card in here. And here I have a card. And you can see it from the side, the paper. In this pocket, I have another one of these tags. I added rickrack and a little applique. Then this cute card. And this I used a die. And so this is a die cut. You see it, and then I backed it on some paper. And then I cut out all these little flowers to place in here. So they each have one of these in the journals. And here's another one of these that I'm going to be showing how to make, just, you know, with this, you know, give a scrap challenge. It's just different leftover papers. And then when you do your journal like this, so I had this and I put it down, and then I took a digital, the bunny. So then you have that. So they're fun to do. I'll be doing that on Thursday. A seed packet. And look at this little carrot card. Cute. Part of a Peter Rabbit story. And then I just added this little strip of tickets with the vegetables because of the gardener, Mr. McGregor, and a little playing card. Here I have these sweet little lambs stationery. Here's a little flip tuck with some cards, some paper to journal in that were cutoffs. So I thought they could be used in here. Another one of these little goats and the flowers. Made a pocket. Got some paper here. Counting paper. Adorable book page. This is from a shape book. And here we have the end of the second signature with this pretty ruffle. And added one of these little paper scrap clusters. And then I added the bunny. And a couple things here. On the back side, I added a little fabric ruffle and a little crochet flower. Another cute little goat. I have a little journal card. And then I made these, what are these called, that you make from a little piece of paper and you fold it. So I have a little tuck there and a little tuck here. And here is the beginning of the second, or the third signature. I have here this fun little paper clip. And this little guy here. Oops. Okay. Then on this side, I had a die cut that cut out this shape like this. So you gotta tuck here, here, and you got one here. So that's the shape of it. So I added a little tag there. This cute little bunny. And then this little chick. And a little, like a little booklet. And this was a die that I used, and then it has like a little square cut out, and I just cut out from some paper this little girl and the bunny. Just be fun putting there. Cute little bunny, adorable book pages. This there's that little girl too, and the bunny. Added an applique. That just opens up like that. It's a different book. So there's a couple different books in here, book pages. A little garden page. Thought it went good with the garden stuff here and the watering can. Got a pocket. Added an applique, rickrack. Added these cute little chicks in a cup. And this, we have a time card that I added the cute little image. And I folded it over. That could be a tuck. And then I had a tag, and then I had these vellum, they're kind of like little notebooks. I don't know if I have any right here. But they have little sayings on them, and they're vellum. And it just fit perfectly on a manila tag. So I sewed 3 sides, and these are kind of like spring, then they had things that were Easter or spring written on them for each one. And then I added sequins to it. So it's a little shaker. What does this say? See where she comes apparelled like the spring, Shakespeare. That was a fun element there. This is more things in here. Isn't she sweet? So I cut her out of the digital. So I took it. One of the digital kits. This is a different book. Some appliques, couple cards tucked in here. This is the middle of the 3rd signature. Got some flowers. And in here, some paper. And a large journal card and this little game card. I added a little library card. Oops, a couple little library tags in there. Yeah, this is a what do you call it? Book with a sniff and smell. So that smells like a pickle. Got a little stationery and some cards there. Beautiful card here, and here's some ribbons. Pretty paper with a garden here. That's so cute. some more paper to journal on, a little card. And then this is also a scan that I did. And stitched around it. Added some yellow applique. And the green gingham ruffle. So that is available in my Etsy-PamVanEe. And I think it turned out really cute. I look in my description. A lot of times my journals I just sell by, I'll just send a PayPal invoice, especially if you bought a journal from me before. And but all the information will be in the description if you are interested in this one. And I thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.